Welcome to this Jom Classifieds video tutorial. In this tutorial we will be going through the site configuration of the Jom Classifieds component. First, you will need to access your website's Joomla backend admin panel. Once you have logged in, you'll need to go to Components, Jom Classifieds, and once in the Jom Classifieds dashboard, you'll need to select the configuration or general configuration. Within the general configuration, the first tab is general settings. Under general settings, we have the jQuery handling, which you can choose local or remote. It is recommended to use remote. Then we have the new ad notification. This sets whether the admin of the website receives notifications of every new advert posted, yes or no. Next is the ad expire, which has now been moved to the premium tab. Then we have the ad expiration alert, which is how many days prior to an ad expiring that the user will be notified. You can turn this feature off by leaving it blank. We currently have it set to 3 days, which is the default setting. Next is delete expired ad, which is how many days after the ad expires that the system deletes it. Again, you can leave this blank for it not to be deleted but just remain unpublished. Next is the cron activated. This is recommended to be yes. Cron is a system that will automate a lot of the tasks within the Jom Classifieds. Cron is normally set up through your host company's control panel, and then we have the cron URL, which is the address that you must point cron to know which tasks to carry out. Next, we have layout settings. Here you will select the location of your website. So we have whether the category name is shown, whether the date added is shown, whether the views count is shown, whether the tags are shown, and if or where the price is shown. For US dollars, Great British pounds, many currencies, the price will be shown after the currency symbol. Some currencies will have the price before the currency symbol, or you can set it to not show at all. In this case, we want after the currency symbol. Then you can set the default currency. Here, currently there is only one, which is the one listed in the multi-currency. If you wish to change to US dollars, but only want one currency, then you put your currency in there, press save, go back to layout settings, and then you'll be able to choose your single default currency. If you wish to have multiple currencies, then you must separate with a comma and a space, save again, go back to layout settings, and there's your list of multiple currencies. Next we have the category tree view. This is the view as seen in the front end. This is the category tree view. Currently we don't have any adverts, so the subcategories are not showing, but we have 1, 2, 3 columns, and as we can see, 3 columns. Then we have the subcategory depths. So if you have for sale, cars, and saloons or Ford, currently it will only show cars. If you wish it to show more than that, then obviously you increase the amount of subcategories that are shown. Then we have the advert count, which is the number to the right of the category name, and here we can remove it completely, have it on all subcategories and main categories, or only have it on the main category. So if we put it onto none, save, go back to layout view and look at the front end, and after we refresh the page, the number has disappeared. Next is the grid view or the list view settings. These are the settings within an individual category. Currently we don't have them, but if we look on the Jom Classifieds demo website and we change it to a single category, we can see that this is the list view and this is the grid view. Turning back, we can set the default mode, so we can set it either as list view or grid view. We can also show the view selector. This enables the users choose their preferred, or you could just leave it if you don't want people to have the choice. You can set it to a grid view or list view, but not give them the choice to change it. Most will allow this to give the user flexibility. The order by, you can select it with alphabetical A to Z, showing the latest, showing the price low to high, the price high to low, date added, most popular, or random. Remembering that the list will start after your featured ads, which will always appear at the top. We'll go into featured ads in another video, and then whether the user has the choice to select their own view or not. Next is whether to include subcategories within the results or not, how many adverts are shown on a page, how many columns for the grid view, how many characters for the advert title, how many characters for the advert description, whether or not you wish to mark ads as new, how many days they should be marked as new, whether or not you wish to mark popular ads, and how many views qualify for a popular ad. Next is the detailed advert view. First, we have the choice for the contact of advertiser. You can make this so that any user of the site can contact the advertiser, or only registered users are allowed to contact the advertiser, whether or not to enable the favorites feature and the report abuse button, the show video button, or the show map button. You also have the ability to add in your own social share script, then the comments feature to use, whether you use none, Facebook or J comments, whether you show related ads or not, and how many related ads you show. If we go back to the demo site and select an advert, we can see the different features just mentioned. We have the social media buttons, the add favorite button, the report button and the video button. We have the contact advertiser button and the map. We have Facebook and related ads at the bottom. Lastly, we have a few settings for the Facebook comments. In the Facebook comment settings, you have your Facebook app ID, the number of posts that will be shown, and which color scheme the plugin should use. We will go through these in more detail in another video. Next is performance tuning, where we will find the settings for the images that are shown on the website. It starts with a few basic notes and instructions. You can then select the resizing method for the images, the size for the category icons, the list view thumbnails, the grid view thumbnails, the detailed view gallery images, pop-up images, and the tag images. Next is user permissions. Here we can select whether to auto-publish new ads or whether an admin has to approve each advert, and the maximum images per advert. Then we have the security settings, which you can have the reCAPTCHA security image shown or not, and you'll need to enter your private key and public key, which can be obtained from recaptcha.net. And there is also a link to the terms and conditions page of your website. And that is it for this video tutorial. We hope you enjoy Jom Classifieds.